The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the holy is understanding. Okay, with the fear of the Lord, you will depart from evil. You will know good from bad, good from wrong. Okay? And with fear of him, you will depart from evil. Okay? And with the fear of him, what? You will depart from evil. Because what? You know, if you do this, okay, you will get this. Okay? Okay, no dirt go unpunished. Okay? Roughly paraphrasing. So Proverbs 9 and 10, once again, the fear of the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge, and of the holy is understanding. You know, you will know not to what? Touch a hot stove, because what? You will get burnt. So you'll know good from wrong, good from bad. Okay, the hating of the evil and loving the good. Okay? But what happens when you when you do the evil, okay, you do the wrong, you align with it, okay, you will be judged, punished, okay, to death, okay, judgment. So the fear of the Lord Yahweh is the wisdom and knowledge and understanding. And with the fear of him, you'll what? Depart from evil, to what? Flee from sin, as from a face of a serpent, and to what? Abstain from all appearance of evil. Sirach 21 and 2. Flee from sin as from a face of a serpent, for if thou comes too near it, it will bite thee in the teeth thereof, or as the teeth of lions slain the souls of men. Right? Okay? With a sin transgression of the law, once again, straight commandment was given, what we should follow, that we may live. And if you don't follow that commandment, you will perish, death, judgment. Okay? Okay? What happened was you go after the works of the flesh. Ultimately, the wages of sin is what? Death. Okay? Sin being the transgression of the law. Okay? And with the fear of the Lord, you will what? Flee from sin and abstain from all appearance of evil. Okay? Okay? With the fear of him, you would do this and you would do that. Okay, and you would know, okay, not to do this and do that. Because what ultimately, if you do this, okay, that's iniquity, okay, that's immoral, that's abomination, that's sinful, that's evil. You will what? Get judged and what? Be put to death, okay? Job 28 and 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord Yahweh, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is what? Understanding. And Proverbs 6 and 6. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord Yahweh men depart from evil. Okay? Every day you what? He brings judgment to light. And just know no shame. It is what a fearful thing to fall into his hands. Okay? Okay? And whatever a man soweth, that shall he reap. If you sowed wrong, you will receive wrong. If you sow good, you will receive good. Every what action is weighed. Okay? Once again, the importance of fearing the Lord. With the importance of with the fearing of him, you will what? Depart from evil. 2 Chronicles 19 and 7. Wherefore now let the fear of the Lord Yahweh be upon you. Take ye heed and do it, for there is no iniquity with the Lord, or our power, nor respect of persons, nor the taking of gifts. Once again, anybody can get it. Anybody can get judgment. Okay? And with the fear of the Lord, what? They drive away sin. And where it is prison. Okay? They prevent wrath. Where it is righteous anger, is righteous indignation. Sirach 1, 8 to 30 on down. Sirach 1, 8 on down to 30. Okay? So with the fear of the Lord, you will depart from evil. And where the fear of the Lord is, it will what? Drive away sin. Okay? You will flee from sin. You will abstain from all the prince of evil. Because where it is present, it prevents wrath. And that wrath is what? Death, judgment. Okay? Sirach 1 and 8. There's no wise. There's one wise. Okay? There is one wise and greatly to be feared. The Lord Yahweh sitting upon his throne. Which we should have grabbed the earlier chapter. Okay, he does his pleasure. He does so forth where he pleases. Okay, he's righteous in his doings. There is one wise and great to be feared. The Lord Yahweh sitting upon his throne. And his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai as well. Because when all judgment was given unto him, kill see the son. Let's see what? Be angry. Okay? Okay, he is the what? The Grand Reaper. Okay? All the judgment you see happening, taking place. Okay, he does it and make it happen. Once again, all judgment was given unto him. Okay? Okay? And every day does he what? Bring his judgment to light. Okay? That's the Heavenly Son, Yahweh Shai, bringing that judgment to light. Okay? So let's continue. There's one wise and great to be feared. Yahweh Yahushai, Yahweh Yahushai. That is the Lord sitting upon his throne. And his only begotten Son, Heavenly Son, Yahushai, sitting on his right hand side. He created her wisdom, and saw her, and numbered her, and poured her out upon all his works. She is with all flesh according as his gift, and he had given her to them that love him. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is honor, and glory, and gladness, and crown of rejoicing. It is with a fruitful tree. The fear of the Lord Yahweh making a merry heart, meaning with a happy mind, and giving joy and gladness and long life. Whoso feared the Lord Yahweh, it shall go with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. Okay? To fear the Lord Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. It was created with the faithful in the womb. Now all is faithful, and now all have the fear of the Lord. She had built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with her seed. To fear the Lord Yahweh is the fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits, her works. She filleth all their houses with the things desirable, and the garners with her increase. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is the crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish. Okay? Both which are the gifts of power, and they enlarge their rejoicing that love him. Wisdom raining down skill and knowledge and understanding, standing and exalt them to honor that hold her fast. The root of wisdom, once again, wisdom is above all things. Going back to the earlier scriptures that we grabbed. The root of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. Once again, the importance of fearing the Lord, man. It is of importance, of great importance. The root of wisdom, the 20th verse, is to fear the Lord Yahweh, and the branches thereof are long life. The fear of the Lord Yahweh driving away sin, to flee from sin, to abstain from all the prince of evil. What is present, it prevent what? Eternal away wrath. It stop judgment, it stop death. Okay? Once again, straight commandment was given. And one of those commandments is to fear him. And with the fear of him is the beginning of all things. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This is good. This is bad. This is good. This is wrong. This is abominable. This is immoral. Stay away from it. To hate the evil, to love the good. For what? Woe. Okay, destruction, death. Okay, to them that call evil good, that align with it, that do it. Okay, that add sin unto sin, that let their iniquities lift up themselves. So once again, the fear of the Lord Yahweh driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. A furious man cannot be justified, for the sway of his mercy, of his fury shall be his destruction. A patient man will tear of a time, and afterward joy shall bring unto him. He will hide his words for a time, and his lips of many shall declare his wisdom. Their parables of knowledge are in the treasure of his wisdom, but the godliness is in the abomination to a sinner. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, the straight commandment. And the Lord shall give her unto thee. The keeping the commandments is the beginning of wisdom. This is why it was given to Israel for us so-called Latinos, Native Americans, so-called blacks, with the true truth of the book with the Israelites. Turn back to true power, Yahweh, or Yahushua, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua. What was said in Deuteronomy, roughly paraphrasing, there shall be what, in the sight of all the other nations, the wisdom to know that this is a nation built on wisdom, roughly paraphrasing, is in Deuteronomy. This is why the law, statutes, and commandments was given unto us. But we can't keep all of it, okay? There's 613 commandments, okay? The law won't save you. We can't keep all of it, but we establish the law, okay? That way of faith and works and with the fear of him. There's 613 commandments. We can't keep all of it, okay? We fall short without knowing it. We have secret faults, okay? Not only that, the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but to him that subject it. This is why we're in these chains of darkness. This is where we sin, we go off, we suffer different ailments, get sick, and so forth. But nevertheless, he have not given license to sin. Okay? Okay? So we rehearse the righteous acts as well as what offend less. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord Yahweh shall give her unto thee. Okay? For the fear of the Lord Yahweh is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. Okay? You will do it with faith and fear. You will establish the law. Okay? Okay? Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, when thou art brought low to a poor estate. Once again, the fear of the Lord is what above all riches and all things. And those that fear the Lord will want nothing, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, he will provide and make way. Okay? Cast your burdens unto him. Distrust not the fear of the Lord Yahweh when thou art poor, literally, or when you are brought to a low estate, and come not unto him with a double heart, a double mind. Okay, a double minded man is what? Unstable in all his ways. Okay? Be not a hypocrite in the sight of the men, and take good heed what thou speakest. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and break dishonor upon thy soul, and so power discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation. Because thou camest not in truth to fear the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. Where it is perfect, okay? The fear of the Lord, the importance of it. It driveth away sin. Where it is present, they prevent wrath. Wrath, meaning what? Judgment, death. Once again, the importance of fearing the Lord, and ultimately what the scriptures speaks plainly for itself. Okay? Sirach 12:13. Did that the other day when I was bringing it up. Sirach 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Straight commandment, what was commanded. The scriptures speak plainly for itself. and thy priesthood get understanding, behold, thou hated every false way. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear, power. Fear, power. Fear the Heavenly Father Yahweh and the Heavenly Son Yahushai, the only begotten Son Yahushai. And keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. Once again, the importance of fearing the Lord, man. It is of great importance. Okay? It is needed. Okay? It's a foundation of, okay? Okay? With the fear of the Lord, you will have faith and establish unto the good fruits and works. Okay? Once again, the importance of fearing the Lord. Abarakazai, Lord. This was edifying. Okay? On to the next. Shalom.